game where it's keep it in lane, keep it sane. As long as we're going for those 1v1s and small skirmishes, most of the time RRQ should get ahead, unless the Burmese Ghouls emphasize even more on their early game composition, because level 1 is looking real nice for Burmese Ghouls.
If through the draft RRQ Hoshi is able to execute that and enforce that kind of gameplay, then yeah, Burmese Ghouls gonna get shut down. We're not gonna see the
Alright,
same.
so
way.
what's up guys? It's Hatorri again, the ninja with the face mask. Let's go. So with this match, it's our game 2 versus our Burmese and RRQ Hoshi. Actually, Burmese Gold game win game 1, won game 1. Now we're looking at our their draft, and let's see who will win this game 2 of this best of 3 series. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. What is that?
Oh boy.
Yeah, and interesting enough, you know, the whole time in this pick and bans, there is Sylvana available, but none of these teams actually went for it itself. So, yeah, like this Grock now looking to displace of all these members and, of course, ram them right in with the power of nature if they could just catch them on those sort of choke points, which will definitely be great as a setup for Claude to move right in. Now, final pick, and it's going to be that Roger. I'm pretty sure you guys have an opinion about this.
It's great against the Diggy, the Grock. It can dive as much as possible.
And go forever.
Yeah. And one of the things that RQ Hoshi is thinking about right now is to just stop the game by the time we hit the 12-minute, 14-minute mark, because it's not going to look good for their way if it is a Hayabusa and a Claude at the late game.
Yeah, I mean, their scaling looks so much better in a lot of these situations here, but I mean, RRQ, with the composition that they're bringing out, it's got a lot of ups, it's got a lot of plus points, especially when it comes to the early to mid-game phases. Like, around level 2 and 3, that's when you're going to see RRQ get a little bit more lane dominance and priority.
Yeah, and speaking of which, you know, like we talk about that early game, a late game for the side of RRQ Hoshi. This is literally a ticking time bomb for Burmese Ghouls to just close things out.
And looking at it, we have your 5 players on the screen, and right now we will head on to the Celestial Palace, and I am gonna throw you to our casters, Gideon, Contra, and Leo. Take it away.
And away we shall. Here we go. Game number 2, Burmese Ghouls versus RRQ Hoshi.
Guys, I just noticed, no, ngayon lang, ganun talaga katiwala sa digi nila kasi from game 1, they picked it, then game 2, ginamit ulit nila. Wow. At offlane tank, offlane Grock tayo guys. Let's go. This is BG at your uniqueness. Let's get it in.
Yeah, I mean, they want to abuse Khalid's level 1 here. He goes all the way around. He's got the concussive blast as well, so keep note of that. But Ace, he already predicts something that is going to be happening around here, which means that Psycho needs some help. No, unfortunately, no Matilda on his side, but no, now Vin, he goes in, takes a little bit of damage, but he can only target one person at a time. Vin getting the stun onto D, but it's not going to be enough. R7 as well, trying to pick him up, and D on the run. Battle Mirror Image over the wall.
They almost caught Psycho out there, but of course, they tried to invest in that Screwfy attempt as well, but he's being caught in between. Now, having to force a couple of flickers in the early phase itself. They're going to be pulling right back, but still, nothing has happened all too much as of yet. Great response, though, coming from Burmese Ghouls with the defense.
Yep, they saved themselves from the first blood. Could have been close. Literally one more hit from Vin here. Could have been just the down onto D, but let's do note, D is playing from the side lane. It's actually Ace who is the jungler for the Burmese Ghouls, and as similar as it looks from game number 1, especially after they lock in the first phase Diggy, it's actually a very different draft now.
Oh,
Ace gets checked in on by Lemon. Oh no, there's a pullback.
Oh boy, a 4-man investment just to take down Lemon, and he still managed.
Like they said, no, shoutcasters, sayang yung gank nyo, kanyari 4 kayo para sa isang hero na hindi nyo napatay. Ang sakit nun, mamaya may sacrifice kayong turret or isang objectives, right? So that's a correct observation by our shoutcasters.
Chunk of health away from Psycho.
It's tough. I mean, he does have the quick Sand Guard to regenerate his health back up to full, but again, it's all about those level 4s, and right now, more level 4s on the side of Burmese Ghouls in comparison to RRQ Hoshi, and I mean, at least R7 for one does have the Zaman Force ready to go off, but RubyDD just making sure he's being relevant in this game. R7 now going to be dropping the Zaman Force to try to go for the solo kill. Does he get it?
Oh.
Close. Good use of the gift. Oh, just the tip. He's scared of just the tip. Oh, nice swing.
Wow.
And there's gonna be the first blood. Outplayed by R7.
Kala mo makukuha ng Grock, guys. Lupit. Parang lupit na. Kala ko maka-play niyo yung Hatorri.
Before he gets rammed to the wall. So, well, RQ, Hoshi drawn first blood, but maybe here's the next one here that won't fall as the big bad wolves arrive.
They're going to be continue pushing on this with this lead here. And RQ Hoshi, they got a 2K gold lead for now. And, I mean, let's see how far this is going to get them because the Burmese Ghouls, they can easily turn this around. And this is the first time we're seeing, actually, on the first turtle fight, that a team was able to start a snowball on their side or at least get a lead against the Burmese Ghouls.
And we talked about how important the early game is for the side of BG, and they're already dropping the ball right now. And, of course, a couple of boots have already been purchased out. R7 going back at it, but RubyDD already spinning his ult. Zaman forced to chase right in, and Psycho tries to pin him down, but he knows, okay, he's expected a lot of attention, and he'll draw a little bit more from RQ.
Yep. Kill me once, shame on me. Kill me twice, shame on me. Wait, is that how that goes? Anyway, here we go. The Yogi Shadow kill helps out, maybe knocks out Vin, maybe gonna be...
Grabe yung digi, guys. But, guys, idol talaga sa series na to. Kahit before sa MPLI, si Ace, grabe yung mag-assassin.
A really good job, especially towards the mid lane of, you know, getting that information and zoning up and allowing maybe to get really aggressive here because, again, this harassment is really abusive. Like, they're just going to keep on smacking him, circling Eagle as well onto Psycho.
How many things do they want to throw at the Khalid, and he still walks away unscathed? Now, of course, going to be having Albert to be able to cover grounds over on towards the mid lane. Demon Hunter sword for D, and the ends up. He walks away with so little left.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Lemon even bothering to flicker to try and close the distance against D, who did use his Purifier. So regardless, if D gets caught out in the next upcoming fight, he's not going to be able to get out that hard CC that RQ have dedicated themselves. I mean, they've got the Raging Sandstorm. They've got the Abyssal arrows as well. There's just so many things to worry for.
Oh no, Vin gets smashed here by the Guardians. Barrier 1 for RubyDD here, which by the way is not your traditional Grock. Look, he is on high and dry.
Yep, guys, sa mga kanood lang, no, it is a offlane Grock with high and dry, guys. Ang angas, guys, naka-assassin emblem yung Grock.
The Burmese meta invading M2 right now. This is amazing.
I suppose, but let's see if it works out. It needs to garner some results. If not, it's just going to be standing there in the water. And RRQ, they want to contest this next. They want to contest this turtle, but can they even get it here? Especially with Burmese Ghouls, they're trenched in hard. But yes, they do. They managed to get a steal.
1-for-1 turtles now.
Yeah, and not only that, they managed to exchange it with the turret being taken by the side of RQ. So a little bit of different sort of objective are on their eyes right at the moment. But they blazing to wet on towards Lemon. But how long can he last? He will be able to survive, but the rest of RRQ nowhere to be found to be providing assistance, knowing that he does not need any of that. But having more members being sent right through, they are trying to stop the push. Whoa, Sandstorm right at towards that corner, and Time Journey has already been popped. Here comes Kit, though, knowing that, okay, we've already called off many of these big ticket elements.
Ridiculous regeneration. I counted, what, 2 or 3 ults dropped by the Burmese Ghouls, and RQ Hoshi was like, okay, let's go. Let's do it again. Quick sand guard, and the lifesteal on Lemon, but we almost missed it, maybe.
Why do you so react sa Digi? It's Digi, guys. It's gonna die, you know.
It's never good to just lose a hero like that. Circling Eagle right now. Psycho is the target.
Nice
a few slashes laid down onto Albert, and Psycho in comes Lemon from behind, but that's gonna be a double for free. Ace gets one. The trade on the kid, and that's gonna be Lemon. Reverse time even in this small pit. That's going to be the flicker out by Lemon. They survive 1 for 2 so far.
They go way too deep, and well, I guess that answers your question with the high and dry, right? Like, wow, that Grock is definitely being placed in that perfect scenario, and they will be able to just reap the rewards by just taking down all these members of RQ who was hoping to get more catches after maybe goes down. But speaking of maybe right here, he's popping the time journey already, so free pick coming from R7, popping out that Zaman first, and now looking for Ruby DD as well. But, you know, Grock can last for quite a while as he is buying a little bit more time. Top side, though, 1v1.
Ooh, nice micro.
No, they managed just to pull away, and you know the power nature, especially with the nature shield, it's great ability. He walks away. Oh,
It was a 2v1.
a 2v1, and unfortunately, that's going to be Albert paying the price, maybe taking a lot of damage here on towards that mid side. But even Vin, he doesn't want to play a part of it. Raging Sandstorm coming in from Psycho, but he has no way to get out. Pistol Arrow doesn't land, and that should be it for him. Quicksand Guard.
Oh, just look at the side gun, and it tags the entirety of the OG Shadow kill, but he will still go down nonetheless. 6-7. Burmese goal looking to secure the mid side of the tower, but Vin has just arrived, and Shadow stepping away, and oh my goodness. Pistol Arrow goes all the way through, but not hitting anyone as of yet.
Oh, this is
I mean, Hayabusa is on that moment needs to risk that shadow kill because parating na yung mga kasama nung ano, so magandang risk yun high reward, high risk, alam mo yan.
Here on the Burmese Ghouls, D already has 2 core items. That is the Golden Staff and the Demon Hunter Sword. Let's check out Ace here. That's going to be a Blade of Despair right now, just now, and the Raptor Machete. That's going to be Psycho spending here the Rampaging Sandstorm.
Oh, Albert's in a little bit of trouble here. Zaman Force already being popped up, and R7, he's trying to find a little bit of leeway, but in the middle of it all, you can see Psycho tanking every single thing that he can just to buy some time for RRQ. But just look at RRQ. All the OG Shadow kills gonna be popped up, but the rest of RRQ, they're shoved all the way back to base with a tick of health. How did they even make it out?
Okay, styling and profile.
Grabe guys, ang sakit ng digi, ganyan naman yung explosion sa mga bombs niya. Saka yung naging AoE na lang yung SS niya. Mukhang talagang, wow, napabili ba ako nitong BG. Yung MPLI, di sila ganito. Grabe sila mag-innovate ng heroes. I really like the Grock damage type of hero of offlane, naka-assassin emblem, high and dry, let's go.
26 to 24K. Usually by now we usually see a lead, but both teams going strong and extremely even.
Yeah, and each of them actually take that damage distribution from the that taunt as Sandstorm has already used up time journey perfectly. Big use as well.
And a flicker.
That's very costly.
Oh boy, Vin. Oh boy. He might have misclicked that one. And this could be huge. They don't have the time journey anymore.
All right, here we go. They're coming in. That's a false engage by Ace. I almost thought he was going to pop the shadow kill.
Yeah, I thought that he will actually go in for the full commitment, but Ruby DD also occupying Albert. They know, okay, we can't exactly fully take this fight, and Burmese Ghouls, they're waiting for another chance right here, but the rest of RQ Hoshi, they try to land maybe a couple of taps of the autos to be able to take down the turret, but you know, they've already got enough of that clear speed coming from D.
Wind of Nature picked up by D now, so he's basically safe from Lemon, even the basics from Psycho. And hold up, real quick, Ruby DD, wild charge at...
Buti naka-flicker, pero kanina ko pa nakikitang lumalaban yung Grock dun sa grabe. Sa Roger, grabe, ang tapang.
Great catch with the missile arrow landing, but it's going to be time journey being popped immediately from Baby, and the next one to be caught out is D. He's forcing the flicker away, 50% health left, and now RQ Hoshi attempts to draw the Lord out of the pit. Kit has to respond right now. They're trying to catch Psycho as well, but Lemon definitely going in for a little bit of protection. Over the back, it's going to be a flank.
Okay, so watch the Haya, watch the Haya.
They're looking for Psycho, and he's going to be putting the quad shadows out there just in case. Great push and pull, but oh boy, we're not getting results here. But Lemon now going in towards the mid side. D already popping the blazing duet, trying to stretch the house out. But here comes Ace. Ace will go in for Lemon alongside Ruby DD. They get one kill in the process for an exchange against Burmese Ghouls Kid.
Oh boy, this is some really good macro coming in for Burmese Ghouls. You could literally see Ace. He's running up topside. There was this fat.
Ang ganda nung pagdaan sa likod ng Haya, natakot na ituloy ng RRQ yung ginagawa nila.
So no choice. He runs up topside and lets Hayabusa stick around.
And so far, it went well for them, right? Trading Kid out for Lemon, winning this whole tug of war, because really, Hoshi could have finished the Lord there, but it took some time for them to say reset, 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 and I think Hoshi at some point got frustrated.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, Burmese Ghouls playing a super disciplined game.
Nangungulit lang yung Roger, guys. Nangungulit lang, grabe. I mean, nangungulit lang yung ano. Katinong damage, oh. Grabe. Critical, oh. Nangungulit na yung Grock sa Roger. So, annoyed na siguro yung Roger kung ako yun.
Say, okay, it's call time and maybe we could pull even the Lord, but after that, BG understanding that they need to apply a little bit of pressure and they've managed to get that catch eventually towards Lemon. Although it's a Lapu-Lapu, but it's still big. Now, forcing the flicker from inside of Psycho. They're trying to chase in. Couple of all these. Oh my goodness. How many bombs are inside of that bush?
They've stacked up quite a number in there, but at this point, I think RRQ, they're just looking for a macro opportunity to get inside of the Burmese Ghouls. They want to play on the inside, but now Psycho getting he is gone, and this is going to be the green light for the Burmese Ghouls.
Yep.
Going the Eagles straight.
Okay, instead of Lord, team fight na lang.
With Albert focusing on towards Kid, same goes towards R7, while Lemon is still
That's Journey! Oh! Journey! It worked out! That's gonna be Lemon down, R7 as well, and that's gonna be one more, 4 down. Vin is the only survivor, and he's running back into his base. This could be the finish.
Yeah, look at the timers right now. They don't really have much. Maybe Psycho can come out in 10 seconds, but they can't take as much as they please. And with that, that's a free Lord for Burmese Ghouls.
Yep, free Lord.
Yep, they're going straight for that Luminous Lord. This should be no issue, no contestation. Even Psycho is going to be bringing out that blade armor as well. Oh boy.
I love how Vin just throws out a rogue Abyssal Arrow. Just maybe.
Just a Hail Mary.
Maybe.
This takes it, we'll win.
I'd better try than not. All right, I accept. First Lord going over to Burmese Ghouls.
He didn't even try to stay to look. Oh, did I get it? He just walks away. I'll just throw this javelin. Maybe I might score the longest throw from the Olympics.
Maybe.
Oh boy, it's just one of those situations where cool guys don't look at explosions. If he gets it, he's gonna have the best clip of his life.
If he didn't, then let's see what happens. Right now, fight about to break out.
Yeah, Lemon tries to hold on the front line of the defense for Hoshi, and there you go. Engagement coming in. Time Journey's been popped up, but they're chasing right towards the back though. All these waves coming from inside, and it will be Burmese Ghouls looking to secure one tower up top. They immediately disengage, and they know they've gotten enough. It only takes a little bit of a touch over on its middle as well as on the bottom to just open all the inhibs.
They need to get on out of there. At least they're abusing the mobility of Ace to kind of just steal away the economy and act like a complete bully, making sure that they don't have any way to kind of bring themselves back from this economic damage here. And Burmese Ghouls, as you can see, they're 6K ahead against RRQ. So RRQ, no matter how hard they engage, maybe it's just the problem.
Yep. Oh, shadow kill taken out. Vin, you try to chase me? Ha! Come back to your circling eagle now, stunning Lemon. He misses the.
Ano yung line up. Grabe.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a Raging Sandstorm by Psycho down, stopping the fight there, and as well across the map, it's going to be retreat for RRQ Hoshi.
Why did they just let Lemon just stand there? They could have easily taken him out.
Yeah, and like it's a very massive call coming from RQ as well, extending all the way outside, out of the turf, just to perhaps find.
Sana pakita ulit yung item ng whole team. Ayun na. So yung Grock nila merong yung vamp, 4 vamp, Bloodlust Axe, tapos syempre yung wow, pang damage dealer nga.
2 minutes to try and catch up to the Burmese Ghouls.
Yeah, let's take this time to appreciate what RubyDD is up to. He has a Bloodlust Axe, and I do believe with 2 Legion Swords, you're gonna build Blade of Despair. What's going on with this Grock?
I mean, it's the classic Grock, you know, the kind that deals a lot of damage. I mean, look at him! No matter how hard Lemon hits him, and RubyDD is, as long as there's a wave, I can heal back up to full and just clear the wave, do it again, rinse, repeat.
Oh, interesting now. Oh, Wild Charge knocks up Lapu-Lapu, and no mercy. All the ults, man. on just all the ults, and I think Lemon is gonna get away because here comes Albert.
Oh, Albert coming right in. I'm not too sure if this is definitely a smart call because they can't really get a catch on towards Ace. 7-4's been popped up, and Blubididi, as much as he's a tank, he's a rock, and he's still trying to survive, and he bought so much time for his side of Burmese Ghouls, and he managed to take down Albert. What a great call, and Burmese Ghouls, they are taking whatever they want because guess what? Game number 2 is going over to the Myanmar side, and we are looking at match point real soon. But Psycho, he's trying to defend for his life, trying to exchange, but look at that live regeneration. But this is it. One more game for Burmese Ghouls, and they will punch it to get to the grand final.
2 in a row! Burmese Ghouls! If this was a best of 3, they just got, I mean, if this was a best of 3, RQ just got knocked to the lower brackets, but this is a best of 5s. This is a...
Tag dito. Burmese Ghouls for entering the grand finals. Pero grabe RRQ. So, tingnan natin mamaya kung sino man na alter ego versus ano nga ulit yun? Bren. Let's go. Hey!